Magic Johnson confirmed today that he has the AIDS virus. He becomes a statistic.
I just want to say that I'm going to miss playing.
Someone better remind EJ that he is a grown man, not a woman. Why is he going around claiming he's better than biological women? Keep in mind, much of his aesthetic and style is inspired by women, yet he presents himself as if he's the original. It's gotten to the point where his father, Magic Johnson, reportedly had to step in and address the situation. While Magic has always been one of EJ's biggest supporters, especially since he came out as gay, that doesn't mean he'll stay silent if things get out of hand. On top of that, there are claims that some disturbing receipts about EJ's alleged medical condition have surfaced, with rumors suggesting it's even more serious than Magic Johnson's past health condition. For those who may not be aware, this controversy started after EJ appeared in an interview with Carlos King, where he made several bold statements. He claimed that straight women are jealous of him because he attracts straight men, those women are often trying to attract themselves. He also mentioned that he doesn't date other gay men and avoids spaces where they are present, as he isn't interested in them.
I don't attract gay men, and I'm not attracted to gay men. Like, it's just not a thing.
Tell me more about that.
But no, but to be honest, it's like, that's why I don't really go to, I don't go to gay clubs. I don't go to, gay things, because it's like the men that I attract are not there. And also, like, they're like, they kind of like wave you off. You're just like, oh, that, hey girl, like, it's not, you're not in here. I just was like, there's something about this room. It's like, it's almost like they don't want me here. Like, I'm not really in it.
To be clear, the gay community room.
Yeah.
Of your own community. Yeah.
But it's not like a shameful thing, or just like, oh, they're mean to me. But it's like, these are not my men in terms of attraction. But like, these are not the men that are interested in me. I do that when I go to the straight rooms.
The way he speaks comes across as deeply conflicted, and many people feel it reflects internalized homophobia. What makes it more surprising is that this is coming from a gay man who openly expresses himself in ways often associated with stereotypical gay traits. People point out his voice, his walk, and his fashion choices, saying he presents himself in a very feminine way. Yet at the same time, he's making bold claims that he does a better job of being a woman than actual women. He even went as far as to say he's cuter than the average woman. This has left many questioning why he appears to be competing with the same women who seem to influence much of his style and identity.
Especially if I look cuter than any girl does, like, what's the problem? Like, what's the issue? And that's exactly how I apply it to myself to these days, in the way that I present, like in my, in my feminine regalia. I've always been a feminine being, and like, that's just like how I best express myself. But I'm like, listen, I'm out all the time, and like, I'm and no one else is. Like, the girls in the room are not doing it. Like, they don't look cute. They're not dressed to any nines. So,
I love it.
You really can't make this up. And honestly, it's unclear who convinced EJ that the men he's attracting are straight, because that claim doesn't seem accurate. Many people believe those men may be living double lives, possibly identifying differently in private than they do publicly. The fact that he appears to brag about this situation has rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and the backlash online has been intense. Some critics have questioned his identity outside of his father's fame, while others have made harsh and personal remarks. The situation escalated so much that even his father, Magic Johnson, was dragged into the controversy. Some people blamed him for not guiding EJ better, even though EJ had already come out to him at a young age. However, others argue that this criticism is unfair, as Magic has consistently supported his son. At the end of the day, EJ is an adult and responsible for his own words and actions. Many feel he has had enough time to reflect and grow, yet continues to make controversial statements in interviews and podcasts. It's also worth noting that Magic Johnson has faced his own public struggles, especially since revealing his HIV diagnosis in 1991. Despite rumors and accusations over the years, he has maintained that he contracted it through relationships with multiple women, and not the claims people have made about him.
Well, let me say good late afternoon. Because of the HIV virus that I have attained, I will have to retire from the Lakers today.
The dazzling career of one of the world's best-known athletes is over.
I just want to make clear, first of all, that I do not have the AIDS disease, because I know a lot of you want to know that, but HIV virus.
Magic Johnson confirmed today that he has the AIDS virus.
What makes this even messier is that Magic Johnson's diagnosis came just 6 weeks after tying the knot with his wife, Cookie, who was also very pregnant with their son, EJ, at the time. Beyond being absolutely humiliating for Cookie, she also had to rush to the hospital to get checked because Magic had been unfaithful for months. Thankfully, both she and EJ tested negative. Still, people didn't let him live it down, and honestly, can you blame them? He risked exposing his wife and child to HIV, all because he couldn't control his affairs. One of the biggest questions at the time was whether Magic contracted the virus from a man or a woman. Magic insisted it came from a woman, but rumors about down low behavior spread heavily because this was the 90s, when many wrongly believed HIV primarily affected gay men. Cookie sticking by him worked in his favor and helped repair his public image. However, now the gossip mill has turned to EJ, with speculation on social media that he may not be as clean as people think. Some Twitter users are claiming he has a condition similar to his father's, and potentially worse, though nothing is confirmed. Allegations even suggest that Magic may have inadvertently infected Cookie, who then passed it to EJ, though there is absolutely no proof of this. All of EJ's recent statements about being better than women aren't helping his reputation. One person commented, EJ Johnson in his size 30 kitten heels talking about how he's better than women. He looks better and makes more money. That's why straight men like him, yada yada. Mama, you are with DL men who don't want to be seen with you. Why would women compete with you for DL men? Another said, the issue is, why was he shading women? If you want to sleep with DL men, do so. Why act like you're better than women? Coming off nasty like that doesn't make sense. So now the question is, what do you think? How do you feel about EJ Johnson claiming he's better than women, and do you believe these rumors about his health, or are people just speculating based on his statements? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.